Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is Medidarius one more time, and I got a new tutorial. This is actually going out to Caden Maxwell, who just messaged me that he would like to have a tutorial on how to make battle damage. I don't know what kind of battle damage he's looking for. I don't know if it's just the wear and tear on the sides, or bullet holes and stuff that look like that. But I have another video for that, so if you'd like to scroll through my YouTube channel, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not going to object to that. But here's basically the tools you're going to need. You're going to need some black acrylic paint, some silver acrylic paint, like really chrome, bright silver, and a toothbrush, or something similar to this that'll do the same exact thing. But I just prefer this because it's an old thing, and I'm never going to use it for anything else. So yeah, let's get to it. So, since I don't have any real armor that I'm going to be doing this on, I'm actually going to be doing it on some scrap armor pieces. These were the original boot covers for my ODST that I never really put on there because I didn't like the look as much as I wished. And, yeah, they're really rough looking, and I kind of tore them off, and the boots are kind of ruined for it. But, whatever. I mean, it's fine. So, to get started, take your foam, make sure it's all painted up and everything. That's your first step, of course. But your second step is to take the very front of it, like this portion right on here, dip it in the silver. Sorry if that's really bright. Let me turn that off. And go from there. You're going to want to use this kind of technique along every single edge that you could imagine that would be worn. And don't be afraid to dab off a little bit if it's coming off too heavy. But, here, let me get you in some better light. This is the technique with your hand that you need to do. And that'll create a better effect on the top layer. And then you go back, flip the brush over, and do the same thing on the underside. And keep doing that till you reach your desired look. You can do it heavier in some areas, lighter in some areas, and the finished result looks a bit like that. Yeah, and for other effects, since it's not only along the edges where it's all worn, keep in mind this is dry brushing, so you want to keep it really light. So start dabbing pieces off and slash on a couple marks here and there. Try and make them all going in similar directions, but not all in the same. Try not to make it look too asymmetrical. But, yeah, like that. But just rub it in. You want to make it look worn, not scratched. Or you could just take a lighter coat of the same color you used, like really lighter. Let me explain that better. Take white, add it to your base coat, and just a little bit brighter, and add it to certain areas to make a highlighted look. I'll do another tutorial on that someday, probably. But after you've done the silver, you want to take some of your black, dip your finger in it. Don't be afraid of this. It's not that bad. I only need about that much. And dab off a little bit if it's too much. And smear on some black and really fade it. You can't undo this, so make sure it looks good whenever you put it on. So that gives it like a burnt look. You can mix it with the silver to make it look better. You can layer it, which I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, that's sorry about that. That's a little rough, but that's basically what it looks like. There's a lot of other ways to make battle damage. You could use the Vaseline trick with the base coat of silver, then put on your Vaseline, spray over your other coats over that, and then wipe it off, and it creates a nice peeled paint look. This, in my opinion, looks more worn. It's what I used on my ODST armor, which looks a bit like that. So, if you like this look, feel free to use it. I mean, it's not really up to me whether you do it or not. So, have fun, and yeah, that's just a way to do it with paint. If you are looking to make a scar effect, or a scratch or slash kind of through it, I will show you how to do that, but you will need a very sharp craft knife for this. So I have my knife. You want to extend it to however long or deep you want your gash to be, so I'm going to make it about this long, and I'm going to put it right there. But to do that, you want to start at the point where you want it to end and dig in like at an angle and curve, a slight curve, and then do the same thing on the other side, matching the curve and ending at the same point. And I'll show you what that looks like. Basically looks like that. And don't cut it too deep, otherwise it'll go through your foam and it'll look ugly. But once you do that, got black on my toothbrush, you're going to want to take silver, put it on the inside, because it cut into the metal and there'll be no paint there. And then do a little bit of black on the inside too. But basically make it look like the same paint effect that we did with my bullet hole. But experiment with it and show me what it looks like when you're done. That has been it for this tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe for future videos. And my name is Medidarius. Catch you later.